Welcome back, gamers. We are at our final match of the night. eSuba, team I haven't seen in a while, a team I always actually appreciate watching. They're here. Final match. The other team, Endpoint, a team that we haven't seen in a little while. They've had a little reform in their roster. They've had a little bit of changes, and they're coming in hot here all the way from the UK. And of course, eSuba, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, one of the only full Serbian lineups. Serbian, Croatian. I have to double check that. Hit me.
I see two similar players on Endpoint, right?
Yeah, let's jump at the server. We'll go over those player names right now.
Yeah, I think Robin and Mighty Max were here last time. Other than that, it looks new. Unless Russ is the one that sounds familiar to me, but I don't think so.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe it's Mighty Max. I do remember seeing Pulse actually before as well. So I think it's Mighty Max, Robin, Russ, and Pulse.
Okay.
I'd have to redouble check that. Double check my sources. These EU teams, they always throw us for a loop, Keith. But
yes,
we're in the game. We're on a Mirage. A little bit of different pace in the couple maps that we've seen before. Let the games begin. It is going to be eSuba on the T side, Endpoint on the CT side. Russ looking for the first pick down mid. Molotov will bounce over towards window. That's going to molly off Russ. Russ goes for the one tap, and he actually hits it onto Henke. Easy pick right there.
nice shot. I'd be happy for that. Lecker gets tagged through the smoke. He's going to keep pushing and fighting here in towards CT. He spins around and gets them both. Miraculous flash from his teammate. As Saf, though, answers back with two. They overcommitted to those fights. You don't have to fight CT. Just stack up, play your numbers. Big nade onto shots. He peeks. He dies. It's on Zedco. They know where he is in the corner. Saf looking for one more. He has three. Looking for the fourth. Mighty Max made this push and taking a Will eSuba. Man, what a crucial mistake that was.
Right, it's so easy to fall into that trap too, right? You push in CT spawn. I mean, sick double kill coming in from Lecker, but yeah, once you get those picks, you can't get too greedy, right? You just have to play your advantages, play your numbers. But Endpoint answer back beautifully, and I stand corrected, by the way. It's Czech Republic, one of the only full Czech Republican teams available.
Wow.
So we actually got to see a lot of them last season, and I was pleasantly surprised. Now Zedco does have the SG in hand, the Hero SG, the only rifle available for the eSuba side. Zedco gets caught looking in the wrong direction.
Has eSuba kept their lineup the same, by the way, as Robin creeps through smoke and gets two easy kills? That's his third. I feel like everyone in eSuba I've seen before.
Yeah, let me actually double check that.
I'm just curious, because I know Zedco, he's been here for a while. Lecker and Shock, I believe so. Henke G, I think we made jokes about that last time. Blugzilla, I'm not sure. I'm just curious, Roy. You know how she goes.
I know how she goes. I will do the research for us while this game progresses.
Alright.
I'm kind of curious myself.
Suba, buy up with a can. Unfortunately, it's just a deagle for Zedco, who overinvested. Had a couple prior rounds. But his teammates get the AKs. They get the utility needed for them to make this happen. Robin looks to press towards top mid and scoped in SG removes Henke. Saf will get dropped in response. Now Lecter is very tagged, and eSuba don't really have mid control comfortably, but it looks like they're falling back towards an A execute. They brought the bomb over towards A, given the gun, brought it all the way back for Zedco. And they're going to leave Blugzilla underneath window as they look to shift into an A execute here. What a perfect nade, too.
And the round slows down just a tiny little bit. eSuba, they're starting to advance. Now the shadow in that position that Zedco's in, it's easy to spot. And you're not able to spot anyone back. So I think Endpoint's starting to get an idea. This is ending A. And They're right to think so. They have 3 players in that direction. Wow. Okay. What is happening? Pulse finds 2 kills from the default position with the MP9. Now it's all down to Zetko, the 1 versus 2. The bullet to mask his drop. Flashbang might give him some space, but he needs to eliminate Pulse as quickly as possible.
And not gonna happen. Zetko goes down. 2 for Pulse on that round. 3-0 for Endpoint. An org that has been around for quite some time, always supporting the English rosters. Which, to be fair, there's a lot, but few you know, which is saying something. But Endpoint, I'm assuming is a team you'll start to hear more about as time goes on. They've been impressing me last season and look to do so into this season. Pulse about to have his hands full. eSuba get up towards mid. Lecker gets tagged. As Pulse is just gonna hide in that smoke. Shock is slowly pushing up. And he's got a beautiful shot on a Mighty Max. He may even get the second. As Pulse, he has to be very careful as the smoke fades. Zetko may catch him. And he will. These Deagles run, finding all the kills.
Okay, so Blogus and Lecker are actually the new ones, but here we go. This round is unfolding chaotically right now. eSuba is in the right spots. They have an M4. They are 2 man up. Zetko's holding down the rotation, so if they want to get towards the support for Russ, safe. He needs to get through these 2 players. Now, luckily for him, he's coming through market. He actually could have the timing from behind. It's going to be Russ and Safe, both finding kills. Henke eliminates Russ. It's going to be all down to Safe. Now, he knows where Blockzilla is. He's going to take that duel. He's looking for it, but it's not being provided to him fully.
Is holding the cross, tags up Henke. He's got a molly. He is going to be able to get that off. He has to swing. Blockzilla on the top of the box. Saf spots this. Realizes he dropped the bomb. He's going to go ahead and just smoke. And reposition on the right side of it. There's a gap. Blockzilla with a up. Has to be careful. He's going to get to default. He's even going to repeat this. He's a madman. Take that plant. Secure that money. eSuba, I mean, they're loaded. But he had a chance to win that round. Just wanted to try to catch him off guard again. Maybe trying to catch him through the smoke. But either way, Endpoint 4-0.
I wonder if this is going to continue to be the narrative of this game, right? You find yourselves in advantageous scenarios. This one was a 4v2. You commit to a double flank on the CT spawn. You lose a player instantly. Safe finds another one on the A site. I mean, this is just... Or excuse me, Rush finds one on the A site. This is just madness. You can't keep throwing away your advantages like this. And eSuba, luckily they've been doing a lot of economic damage. So any round here they pick up could be very well a double eco. They have to get past Safe first.
Try. Henke is going to be able to find Mighty. Black Hair is going to get this plant in. And I think Endpoint is... Look at this money difference, right? It's starting to become a problem. I didn't notice it at first, but now that you've mentioned, I've seen tweets from other people in the community. It is just struggle bus. 4-0 for Endpoint. eSuba had 6K. And Endpoint have been completely broken, forced to save here. Their utility was already loaded to begin with. They don't have kits. One player's on a FAMAS. This is the world we live in. eSuba pick up the round, though. They save 5 guns to boot.
So one of the suggestions that people have been offering, I think it was Sponge who actually offered this one. He was saying that you should just reduce the bottom line for Terrorist to 1400, but up the CT... I guess keep it the same for Terrorist, excuse me, but up the CT loss bonus to 1900.
Like 1900, and then you go like 1900 to 2400.
Yeah,
to
exactly.
And then what? You go past 34 to 39.
Yeah, I think he said the highest would be 3900 for the
Okay,
CTs.
fair enough.
And that would resolve some of the problems. The only thing is, like, it kind of still allows the terror side to get double ecoed, which kind of goes against everything that we believe in. But right now, what happens is Blockzilla, he is going to eliminate Russ after a missed shot. You can't be missing those, Russ. That was your only opportunity. Now it's a 4 versus 5, mid-control belonging to the Czech Republic side. What is the response here from Endpoint? They have Mighty Max pushed up in halls. Have Pulse slowly pushing into Palace. As long as they have those 2 positions available, they can just really focus on window and connector.
Oh, that Molly's not gonna go quite deep enough. Good deep smoke from Mighty. Eats a bit of the nade, but I don't think he's too buff. That Shock is gonna go ahead and grab that bomb. Pulse's push catches him off guard. He may overstay his welcome. That's a fight that he should have won, but Shock will take it. In the meantime, Robin trying to lock down Connector. Peeks into the upper. He swings. 2 missed shot from Blogzilla. Maybe he'll write about that in his blog, as it's just Shock remaining.
Now he has time in his favor for now. That time is slowly ticking away, Keith. 30 seconds now. Another problem too is that Mighty Max is all the way pushed up in B app, so Robin really knows this. He's coming here. There's really no way out. Why is he second guessing himself? Is he thinking it might be window? As soon as the bomb gets tapped, it's going to be Robin taking the peek, and it's going to be Robin securing it. And there it is. Bomb plan available for eSuba, but Endpoint claimed the 5th round. It should be a buy round here for eSuba. Endpoint is still on the edge of that double eco, Keith.
Yeah, it's weird. Crazy. I don't know. It's definitely crazy. eSuba will have an op where I don't think Endpoint will, which may become a factor. Look how rich eSuba are gonna be. I mean, they pick up double hops Endpoint, so I mean that's not bad. They save themselves some money, but they would not be able to buy this normally. Not in a million. I have a solution, Roy. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Go back to the old economy system. Difference, give CTs money for defusing.
What if you lose around and you don't? There's no bomb plan.
Well, suck, man. It's just a little incentive. I don't know. I'm thinking of things on the fly. Mighty Max gets a kill on Blogzilla. Throws the nade in. Shock goes down. Lecker gonna swing here. And that's both B players dead. Wow. And the rotator. Endpoint have to save. I mean, again, 5-1 and you have to save already. That's just brutal. Not a chance.
Yep, Robin's escaping. He might get caught off here on the exit. Zetko hunting for it, and Zetko secures 5-2. eSuba claiming the double eco. This is the turning point, Keith. This is one of the most important rounds for eSuba to claim. A round that they could have had a few rounds ago, but they just weren't able to capitalize or close off the rounds and the advantage that they had. So now, this is where it gets a little weird. Endpoint, they're going to force up. Deagles and Scouts. This is not a round eSuba can afford to lose, and if they want any chance in this first half, Keith, this has to be it right here. This one, the next eco.
I definitely need to start getting some runs on the board. Robin playing around the smoke on short. Jumping D onto Henke. And the scout tag through the wall. Not enough, but he is going to be looking for the head of Blogzilla. Shock gets a return. There's the shot from Pulse. Clean. And Shock wants to fall back now. He doesn't want to over-aggress and overstay his welcome. Endpoint. A man up, Roy. Nothing to shake a stick at.
Definitely not. Only downside is they haven't been able to salvage any of the weapons. Zetko all the way lurked up and sandwich underneath him. Safe has no idea he is there. So awkward. Safe will not even clear. He goes to reposition. Zetko claims him, and that's going to be the A side. They just have to deal with Pulse now. He gets a tag off. He's going for more. He's not able to hit them just yet. But Scout, it needs to get those tags, Keith. The wide swing use is going to be problematic, but Pulse hits the shot out to Lecker. Zetko claims Pulse, but it's still 2 versus 2.
They lined up. He gets one. The bullet goes through and hits Zetko. He's down to 26. They have a smoke down a ramp. Zetko has to come through, and Mighty Max gets the job done. He gets 2. Robin got that crucial first kill to get the ball rolling, and Pulse with that scout. Man, that's how you do it. eSuba are still loaded on cash because they did get 2-round loss plus bomb plant money. So they're loaded, but this is a big round for Endpoint. They really need to win this. If they win this, they may force eSuba into a weird economic spot. I say that on bated breath.
I mean, the loss bonus is still very much real for eSuba, right? They still have a massive loss bonus. And with the bomb plan, it's pretty much a buy. Let alone the amount of cash that they have. It really is going to be back-to-back purchases right here. But Russ is going to say, we'll put that on hold for now. We'll take Blogzilla, Henke, Blind, spraying. Rush claims a second life, but it comes at a cost. But still a man advantage, and his damage is dealt. He's softened the blow in middle. He's weakened the split potential here for eSuba.
Nice flick from Lecker. He spots that player triple. He wanted that triple player first. But the peek came in and he had to take it. I'm surprised they stuck around as long as they did. Lecker's going to grab that AK and get in towards connector. Pulse playing towards firebox as Lecker's out top con. He doesn't really know where to go or what to do, but he's with a teammate. They're going to try to clear sight. So much pressure on Pulse. Are they going to clear him? Is he going to be able to get a kill? He's currently under Balk. This player's about to jump down in front of him. Lining up two, sprays them both down. Pulse, what a play. Patience put on display from Pulse. Can he get one more? Yes, he can. 3 from the man. Locking down this A site. You're right, back-to-back buys from eSuba, but Endpoint are almost there, Roy. They're almost over the mountain. They're so close.
Someone needs to give Pulse a medal right now. This man is saved Endpoint in so many different scenarios. He deserves a medal. He definitely deserves a medal. That man is a beast right now. 7-2. Saving his teammate not only from rounds, Keith, but the double ecos twice. Twice, Keith. Now eSuba, they're mid-control, although it's paying off early. They're not quite able to capitalize on the round, so now they're going to attempt for the A execute. It's going to be smokes coming in through the sky. Pulse claims the first blood. Pulse in the open. He gets traded out by Hanky. And that is the only defender here on the A side that's not covered in smokes.
These shots are ridiculous right now. eSuba get all the shots they need and the bomb plant. Robin is on the flank. They know they have to go for this because next round they're going to be on eco. Mighty Max volley in the window. Forces Blockzilla forward. Is it enough for Mighty Max? No, that's always going to be such a hard fight. Robin gets caught 7-3, and even though they've won 3 out of the last 5 rounds, they just have no money, Roy. It's painful to see.
Definitely tough here. Oh, it's going to be the decision here for Endpoint because they're in a really weird spot. And it seems like they're going to go for the full save. I think they're going to buy around Mighty Max and Pulse in the next round. I believe Robin's in the buy territory as well, so that shouldn't be a problem in that aspect. But it is mid-control here for Endpoint, as well as eSuba, who's looking to take peeks down the middle. But this could get dangerous really quickly. The think's already there. Players are going to fall back for Endpoint, so maybe they're reconsidering their options here. They keep getting dings. This is going to get awkward.
This is getting a little weird. Mighty Max is going to fall all the way back after spotting a play. Going to force them to clear all of the angles. Robin may be considering just sitting in mid listening for sound cues. And here they go. Mighty Max is left B. Thought his push would have been enough to stop them, but eSuba, confident as ever, will take the B site by storm, and no way they're going to stop.
No, yeah, you're absolutely right. They have players watching every entrance. There's virtually no chance they lose this one. Robin, he's already on his exit. He already wants to save that AK-47. That's going to help their economy in the next round immensely. Mighty Max looking for what he can with only USP armor. Not much to lose. Only things to gain, Keith, but this time he'll gain death. Robin has 84,000 kills on his AK.
Wait, you mean Lecker?
No, Robin. Maybe both of them? I don't know.
No, those are the stat track kills of the player who you picked it up from.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah,
so those are Leckers. Those are Lecker kills.
Yeah, okay. You got me there.
Haha!
Yeah, 84,000 kills on that AK-47. That is insane.
That's a little crazy, yeah. Little much.
Okay, so some mid-pressure coming out right here. Log's done a really good job abusing this top of smoke. He's the only one out here in the middle. He's drawing a lot of attention in his direction. The hit is coming in towards the A site right now. Pulse is holding it down. A 1-for-1 trade, but the A site's opened up completely. Bomb's going to get planted here towards default box. Blockzilla's already repositioned, and his position has caused so much confusion for Endpoint, Keith. They don't really know how to deal with that.
Yeah, it's kind of like one of those funky styles where it's all over the place. You really don't know what to handle or Every time you try to be like, okay, we're going to do with mid this time, they just come B and just get the craziest pick. And Blogzilla now lurking with an op. That's going to be super annoying for us. That should be able to kill him, and he will. But outside of that, he's going to pick up the op. And it's going to be an eSuba round 5.
I really do like the way that Blog's abusing that smoke, though, in connector. It's kind of a nice little niche adaptation, isn't it? 7-5. Economy here for Endpoint is rough. They're not going to force around the op or the M4. They're going to keep both those weapons, and they're just going to save up with Deagles and armor, and that's about it. eSuba, they're in a good spot to here. Pick up a 6th round on the T side. It's already a decent half. A missed shot by Safe allows eSuba to maintain control without losing casualties.
Safe default across the board. Yep. I would like to see the op of Saf do something at some point. I know he's put in a weird spot. He needs to work a pick, but also stay alive with it. And he is going to go in towards B halls. There's a player here. Can he get the angle? He can. Nice shot in on Shock. There's players up cap, though. He needs some help. And he is going to fall the rifle. Mighty Max is here. Can he spray down 2? He's getting caught. Half health, have to reposition. His teammates are quickly trying to fight this catwalk player, and they will get the shot on Blogzilla, Roy. It's happening.
Not only that, but Mighty Max is in such an awkward confrontation on the B side, not able to survive for much longer, but he's bought just enough time for the reinforcements to arrive on every end. Market, flank, and Cat all at once. The flashbang's not nearly good enough. Robin is able to find the kill. It's all false now, pressuring from above, and Zetko commits to the spray, and he is eliminated. And another eco force buy for Endpoint. I don't even know what to call these rounds. It's 2 saved weapons and 3 deagles. Is it a half eco? Half? I don't even.
A decal?
We need a name for that.
A decal.
But they have 2 weapons that are more important than deagles.
A twofer.
A twofer. Okay, I like a twofer.
A twofer. Yeah. I like the sound of that. Coined it. Ship it.
2 ecos and a twofer that they've lost already.
Yeah, that's kind of brutal.
Like, you look at the scoreline.
Oh, what is this pulse pop, Roy? Oh, pulse sprays 2 down. I don't mean to interrupt your point. You can finish it in a moment, but pick up the pace, eSuba. They're going crazy right now.
No, I can't blame you. That was absolutely sick by Pulse. Now Safe's gonna come through. He's gonna attempt his chance as well. The disrespect right now, the perfect timing. He knows one player was committed. Now it's down to Shock with the op.
He's moving and grooving. The jump and peek down, and he hits that. He gets dinked and he hits it. 4 kills for Shock. This dude is electrifying. What was that?
Nuts. Literally nuts. And yeah, my whole point was that we've been watching the game. You remove the scoreboard. You think this is a 9-6, a 10-5 for eSuba easily.
Yeah.
It seems like they're winning the early rounds. They're winning every single early engagement. But they just can't convert. This time they did, though. Luckily, Shock went huge. Now it is once again a bit of an awkward purchase here for Endpoint. An ump, a scout, double ops available. Not a single kit in play though, so maybe retaking might not end well for Endpoint. But if it doesn't get there, it doesn't matter.
Cat smoke from Lecker. Flashes over. This is, I believe, going to be a fake into a re-execute, perhaps? Unless they immediately start shifting back towards A. It seems like they have an idea that they want to go somewhere. They've tried to bait and rotate. Now, I think they're going to throw 2 more smokes towards B, then kind of contact out A. But we'll see how Robin rotates, because he's the anchor player, Roy. And as the anchor player, you don't leave till you see bombs, so they're hoping it's only 1 player here on A.
Yeah, can we get eyes on Blog really quickly? I think he might just be scoping an upper apps to draw attention.
Yeah, he got a pick for it, too.
Goes for the pick. The commitment happening right now. They still haven't taken the bait, though. Look at Robin. He's up close and personal, Keith.
They know it's 1 person. Robin loses that fight, and Lecker with the double entry. That can't happen. That shouldn't happen. And eSuba have pretty much secured 7 unless a miraculous retake happens.
They're not making the same mistake twice, though. I'll say that much. Paul's going to peek into it with the scout. Come on, guys. He has a scout. Fight him. There it is. It's all down to safe now. The 1 versus 4. No kid in play. I think it's looking like an 8-7 for Endpoint here.
Well, there you have it, 8-7, 14-14 for Pulse and Robin. They both had their big individual rounds. As we move into the pistol, a less impactful pistol considering the consequences and the score line. If this was like, you know, a typical 10, like 10-5, 9-6, might have a bit more impact. But an 8-7 is as close as she can get, so this pistol has less impact, especially considering how the money is. If Endpoint plant lose the pistol, they're still laughing all the way to the bank. So eSuba, I feel like the most important thing on CT pistols now is to just not let the plant happen no matter what.
Exactly. I think we're going to start seeing a sort of adaptation, right? No more retakes on pistol rounds.
Yeah, you can't afford it.
You really can't. This is really chaotic right now. Endpoint's already gained a lot of control towards jungle. They have Palace. They have A ramp as well. Shock just tapping away. Finds 2 kills and a 3rd and a 4th.
Don't let him do it. He can't get the ace. That would be so devastating. I can't believe Shock taps 2 through the smoke, 3rd, and then spins for the 4th. And Robin shut down Shock. He has to. And no, he can't. Shock aces on the pistol. This dude is unreasonable right now.
That has to be the clip of the tournament so far. I'm calling it right now.
Good luck beating that.
We need to get that on socials. Winners League, we need to get that posted right now. Tag the man. Let's get him the much deserved attention. That was so sick. And bomb plant denied. That's exactly what they needed. eSuba off to a really good start here in the second half.
Can't have a better start to a half than that. Zedko looking towards underpass. He'll tag up, say. And he... Oh, dang. Don't tell me the Glocks are going to do it, Roy. I'm having flashbacks. Robin gets boosted for the gun. Good cover from Shock. This man is just on a different planet with his wave like shooting out from every direction. Hunky is going to get one. They want to try to do the little trick. Put pressure towards maybe get the bomb plan A. And I think it's going to work. Boom, $800.
It's a little error from eSuba right there. That was a full Glock round.
An anchor player should never leave the site to hunt kills. Especially Mirage. You need to be there to stop that.
Yeah, there's honestly absolutely no reason the bomb should have been planted there. That was rough. I really want to watch this back again. Shock is 2 kills, 3rd instantly, 1 tap to Russ. That is just so sick. And he gets the ace on top of that as well. Beautiful play by him right there. You love to see that. But the bomb plant for Endpoint is perfectly timed. They can at least get the op out for Russ, get some armor with that as well, and they get some extra utilities. So round kind of worth it. Zedko completely uncontested, a free pick, and he runs away. This is straight up robbery for the man advantage here.
1 gun down already for Endpoint. They look to regain this underpass position. Nobody's currently home. They left Pulse and A apps, and the rest are going underpass. This is looking like a bit of a split towards A. But Russ has to get out towards mid. He has to find a pick of some sort. Blugzilla's in prime position towards catwalk, and they do catch Zedko. He is just standing out in the open, asking for a parking ticket.
No time to park, though. You gotta go. If you're Endpoint, 50 seconds left on the clock. You're a man down. You've lost upper B. You've lost A control. All your eggs are in one basket towards mid. And it seems like they're gonna get Russ boosted up to maybe find the opening kill. They know there's one player around here somewhere. They just aren't sure where. Enki drawing attention away from Lecker. Lecker finds 1 for 1. That's not a bad deal. Still a man advantage here for eSuba.
Shot in from Blugzilla. This is going to be so hard for Mighty Max to win. He has the bomb, and a plant would be super sick, but eSuba would run at him as soon as they hear that happening. I know he's good for one. One tap in from Shock. 10-8.
It seems like Shock can do no wrong right now. Like
He's playing
always there.
so well, isn't he?
Yeah, he's just always in the right spot at the right time, always ready to fight. Communication seems to be flowing quite nicely. Not only that, but he's managed to die only 8 times going on the 19th round. Impressive feat on its own, let alone the amount of kills that he has. So far, so good. Double scouts available. It's already gotten 1 tag on blog. They gotta avoid that. They can't get harassed down. They can't get the paper cuts here.
Death by 1,000 paper cuts doesn't sound so pleasant. I don't even know if that's true. Can you die by 1,000 paper cuts? I don't know.
Wanna find out?
I'll leave that to professionals. At least Endpoint have mid control, but it's not like they have anything too meaty to work with towards mid. They'll smoke mid window, and it looks like they might try to come up con. Mighty Max is going to try to get some good timing here towards B, maybe try to get a lurk kill, but a lot of chance is going to be needed for them to pull.
Slow play. I like the setup right there. Shock will get the first blood. Pulse is insane with the scout. It's going to be 1 for 1, shot for shot, but somehow eSuba is ending out on top. Sprays through to Russ. Russ is looking for Zetko. He knows he's wounded, and that could be the equalizer, as well as a little bit more breathing room. But now Lekker's arrived, so it's gotten a lot harder. But this is all just a diversion, Keith, because Robin's planting the bomb towards B.
Do they know? Do they know it's Planet B, though? Robin has to walk. Blockzilla spins around, but Robin's got the kill. Do they know it's Planet B? I think it's just hitting them now. That's killed at least 15 seconds. If Robin can get this kill towards Cat, Lekker's running knife out. He's jumping the corner knife out. He's lost his marbles, and that's it. That should be round.
Wow. Okay. How is Endpoint coordinating these assaults? These are insane. These are big brain calls. This is something that you see at the T1 level.
Getting an op out of it too.
I mean, they stole a round away. That was what, 2 scouts, 3 deagles? Wow. I mean, shout out to Pulse. The man's a beast with the scout, though. I'll give him that. Gotten Endpoint out of many situations. He's going to keep doing it this time around. Job well done, though. I think it was Robin, right? The player that got the B plant and the double kill. That was super well played by him if that was Robin. Now the economy for eSuba is in a weird spot. Blockzilla has an AWP glass cannon. Zetko has an M4 with armor and a kit. Up close and personal towards a ramp with it. And the op is towards B. Okay. So Zetko draws first blood. That's a weapon available now.
Gets that first kill. Grabs the AK. Falls out. Have it up. Have an AK. Oh, well, Russ can't afford to die like that. That is so painful. Shock holding top con. There's both guns on A. Endpoint. They're just running into these rifles.
Damage dealt, but safe will draw blood. Endpoint now tempted to come up the connector, except Blockzilla is meeting them towards the ticket booth, and they don't have any tickets. Blockzilla finds a second on to save, and it's all down to Robin now. The 1 versus 4. He is surrounded, Keith.
This is gonna be so hard. I mean, only Zedko's the one with the armor. There's no utility. There's a kitty with the play. Nice flick in on Zedko. But how does he deal with this op? How does he deal with this catwalk player? I don't think he does, and he won't. 11 for eSuba. And Roy, I have to be right back. Someone's at my door.
And what is really at the door here is an eco round for Endpoint. Now they don't have much cash. Robin and Russ in the buy zone, and I think they're going to force off that. It's going to be AWP, AK available for Robin. Everyone else is on SMGs. They have some utility, so mid control is still possible. But it seems like right now, based on their positioning, they are leaning for that B hit. Russ leading the charge with AWP. Maybe if you can find the opening frag, soften that B defenses, that would be the prime time for Endpoint. There it is. Russ has found it. Hanky G falls. It's down to Lecker now, trying to hold this one back. His position is strong, but he has no backup just yet. He has no one to cover his back, and he gets 1-for-1 along with Blockzilla. Smoke for Market. That's going to give Endpoint some control. I think they already might be considering the save here. Have kits. Have a little utility. They're not liking their odds, and they're not liking their bank, and they're going to fall back, and that's going to forfeit the round to Endpoint, who's not picked up the double digits. 11-10. This is as close as we can ask for the final match of the evening. What is the decision here, eSuba? They're going to force up, rightfully so. Full weapons available. All rifles as well. Full kits. Actually, solid purchase for eSuba, all things considered. And Blockzilla, once again, finds the opening pick. This guy, I need to see this guy's stats for opening picks. This guy's a beast. Managed to open up so many rounds. Now Endpoint losing that man early's not really changed their plan of attack, but it's definitely weakened it. Without the control towards middle, without the presence there, without any pressure upper B, I think eSuba should have an idea it's going to be the A site. They're already starting to transition towards the site. Now the smokes are raining in. Their intent is definitely known. And Blog is going to force the smokes and post up. Blog gets the first opening kill. That's Robin down. A missed shot. Safe punishes from Halls. There's still a player on site. Shock, though. Unable to find anything, but Paul's able to angle him out from Sandwich. The 3 versus 3. Smokes are soon going to fade. And Endpoint have nothing else to convert this bomb plant. They don't have a way to cross. They're going to walk right into Zetko, who's claimed the man advantage now. The 3 versus 2. Mighty Max, Pulse. They're in such a tough spot right now. They're going to have to fight their way out of this one. All they have is that single flash, and it just got used up. Zetko claims another life. It's going to be Mighty Max. Pulse now, the solo player, and he's going to get peeked by Hanky G from CT spawn, and it is eSuba. 12-10 now. Economy for Endpoint looking a little limited here. Not quite broken, but limited, no doubt.
Backward, they didn't kidnap me.
That's good.
Just in case you were worried about that. Blockzilla in the window. He's got the op. Just gotta kill. Balls goes down. Blockzilla, last 3, 4, 5 rounds, he's really turned up with Zom. A force to be reckoned with. A second for the man. I want to know his res, settings, and sense all in one go. As it leaves the Scout of Mighty Max and a Deagle on Russ. Russ already has one. And the Scout claims another. eSuba, though, staring down the barrel of 13 at Endpoint. I don't think they can stop this bullet.
I mean, you have Mighty Max left with Scout, no armor. It's looking a little slim here. Maybe a bomb plan might help the economy situation, though, no doubt. But yeah, you're absolutely right on Blockzilla. I was just saying that as well. I really want to see his opening duels. Because this man has opened up so many rounds for his team throughout this entire match, let alone the CT side. Alright, here we go. 13-10. Economy is recovered for Endpoint, although it is limited in some aspects. Mostly utility. Well, let's see if they have a response to Blockzilla, because he's running rampant right now. There it is, another opening duel.
Wow. Mr. Consistent. Blockzilla gonna peek. And he is gonna get a second. This dude is just making everything work, isn't he? He may finally go down to Russ. No, he's escaping. Of course he's going to live. As Russ looks for something towards mid. Nothing to be found yet, but Blogzilla has just become a monster, hasn't he?
It's gonna take a whole city in the military to stop this Zilla. Chalk. Blog looking for another duel. They're in a bit of a crossfire right here. Russ and Mighty Max, they have some utility left, but no smokes to give them any cover. They do have a Molotov, but Shock will claim Mighty Max. It's all down to Russ. He's getting overwhelmed from all directions. Nowhere left to hide, nowhere left to stand, and it is eSuba claiming the 14th round, 14-10. Look at the economy too, Keith. This is a good position to be in right now for the Czech Republic side.
Oh boy. Yeah, they are laughing. They win this, be all right. Endpoint have to half buy. They're confident in their ability to win 5 rounds in a row. But this is still a buy that you can successfully come away with a victory. And it looks like they're going to try to bait out these mollies and just settle right into a B-pop immediately. Flashes out. He's going to jump first. He is going to be able to find that key. He'll upgrade immediately to the AUG. Blogzilla, though, this dude's been a beast. Don't tell me he's able to shut this down. He gets a second. He even knows there's a player bench, and he has the bomb. Able to get it to Van Pillar. And Zedko, looking for the wall bang, won't be able to line it up. Robin plants as safe as he can. But Shock immediately off of Catwalk. Finds 2. It leaves it all unsafe. And he goes down. I can't believe it. eSuba firing on every single cylinder.
Wow, there was a glimpse there where I'm like, wow, okay, Endpoint just stole this round away again. But then Blogzilla gets 2 kills somehow. A bit overzealous and greedy there from some of the Endpoint players, but I mean, Blogzilla's capitalizing. And that's part of the game, right? 27 and 12 for Shock as well. We can't sleep on him. And the man's also a beast. He was kind of the main difference maker in the beginning of this half. Now it's kind of just Blogzilla. Match point, 15-10. Luckily for Endpoint, there was a plant, so they have a lot of money in the bank. No problems there. But it's 5 rounds for OT. 5 rounds attempts here for eSuba to close off the game, and Zetko has drawn the first blood.
Man, these ops from eSuba are just unreasonable. Lecker will go down. Robin's gotten 2. Shock is pushed up in the money spot. He finally falls, and Endpoint might have just done it. On pure genius on the part of Robin. Unless Zedko has an unreal turnaround of this round. Robin should grab the bomb, and he's actually going to run it all the way around, back through A. Zedko, if he comes through murder hole, dealt with. Op for Endpoint. 11 rounds. Man, they don't even want the op. They don't even want it.
Wow, Blog doesn't hesitate a single second. He just insta-buys the op. I don't know about this one, Keith. I feel like this should have been a save here. He's gonna go op glass cannon on top of that. Okay, he's looking to control the outcome of the round on his own. See if the hero up can pay off right here. Mighty Max. Looking to gain some information. Maybe the opening duel here towards the B site.
Ooh, almost gets that shot. Pulse walking out. The Zeus a little short. Not that long range. And Zedko is going to see that there's not too much going on towards mid. Pulse will walk out. He'll claim Zedko. Lecker gets 1 kill and upgrades. How does this guy always get an op? He buys one or kills a player with an op, and he always makes a play with it, Roy. Blogzilla is not missing once that gun's in his hands.
Definitely his golden gun, isn't it? Nah, the Molotov is not good enough. Oh. There it is. Now Molotov is just deep enough to push him off the angle finally. Blogzilla's movement gets him onto Cat. He's looking for the pick. Unfortunately, the smoke's in his way. Lecker, he's gotten information on one of these players. But little time, no kit, no armor on either of these players. I think they just might abandon and go for the buy next round.
Don't tell me they do this, Roy. They both get a kill apiece. There's no kit, and that's a 10-second mark. I don't think they could do it at this point. Russ gets mollied off. That's going to be that. They have to fall back. Russ is going to give chase. If you can get Lecker, that'd be cool. So not only the op carried over, but I say that on bated breath. I mean, only an op. This op save let Zedco by a second. So that's kind of been their bread and butter.
See if they can make it count. Right now, Endpoint only has 2 players towards upper mid, looking at pressure early. Boost towards Cat. It's going to give Zedco the high ground. The flashbang's effective. Russ is going to find him. He knows exactly where he is. This is really awkward now for Zedco. But he manages to find a kill out of this position somehow, Keith. Shock follows up with one of his own towards Palace, and suddenly it's looking much more manageable now for eSuba.
Henke. One more to boot. And look at Shock. He's not stopping. It's just Robin with it up. No utility. Stuck top man. He has the bomb, but it's a 1v4. He's got a nice shot, but he's going to have to do a bit more. And Roy, this may just do it.
1 versus 3. 50 seconds on the clock. Robin kind of has an idea Zedco's there, just not sure what angle yet.
Yeah. Robin's going to try to get a Cat, and there you have it. Shock finds it. 16-12. GG's all around. But man, Shock. Ace on the second pistol. Unreal with his rifles. Getting entry kill and refrag over and over and over. Bogzilla with that hop. That dude was not missing. Those two in combination.
Absolutely.
Just shut down that CT side entirely.
Absolutely. I mean, they went beast mode. They were the storyline, right? They were the narrative for eSuba. And I mean, at least I was saying it. In the first half, it didn't really seem like eSuba was losing.
Yeah.
It seemed like if you took away the scoreboard, it seemed like they were on top. They were getting the opening duels. They were opening up the rounds. They just failing to convert. I think Pulse stole 2 rounds away on the eco for them. Also saved Endpoint from getting reset, double eco twice. So shout out to Pulse on the Endpoint side as well. I mean, he played phenomenally. Maybe not crazy in terms of stats, but impact was immense for that player alone. But that was a sick game to finish off the broadcast for us today. GG's only here in Winners League. That concludes the broadcast for us, everyone. If you missed the action, we have some replays coming up for you. Besides that, guys, please do follow our socials on Twitter, Twitch, and Facebook. Keith could use some love. I could use some love down here as well. These are our @s on Twitter. Please hit us up with some follows. Besides that, we will be back later tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern, which is 4 hours from now if you're in Europe. And we will see you then for some NA action. Take it easy and good night.
Run slowly in the dark light. Run slowly in the dark light. Run slowly in the dark light. Run slowly in the dark light.